So let us consider one more problem here on simply supported beam. A simply supported beam of 6 meter span carrying your point load 30 kN at 2 meter from A. Here is asked to calculate location and magnitude of maximum deflection. So always you know that in cantilever maximum deflection occurs at the free end and it will be 0 at the fixed end. Even if you take the beams of symmetric loading, it will be occurring at the center. But it is unsymmetric loading. Initially we don't know exactly where it comes the maximum deflection. So let us assume say one point D where maximum deflection occurs. What we can say? Let D be the point of maximum deflection. Assume that this is at a distance x from this end, say B. There are 3 points you should remember here. First you have to assume the point of maximum deflection at some distance from either one end. So let me consider from B end here. You know that slope at the point of maximum deflection is 0. Always slope at the point of maximum deflection is 0. Third one is tangent at the point of maximum deflection to the elastic curve is horizontal. Say if you take this as a maximum deflection point, if you draw the tangent here, it comes horizontal. Actually, what is the slope? The angle made by the tangent at any point on the elastic curve with respect to horizontal is 0. Now the tangent also comes horizontal. So that means the angle made by this tangent with respect to horizontal is 0. Hence, slope at the point of maximum deflection will be 0 and tangent at the point of maximum deflection is always horizontal. These are the 2 things you should remember. Now, let us consider first theta B. You know that from this geometry, in the simply supported beams, you cannot calculate theta B directly. It is TAB divided by AB. So earlier theta A was calculated, you have calculated the tangential deviation of B with respect to A, then you have taken the distance with respect to B. Now I am calculating TAB, that is tangential deviation of A with respect to B. How to calculate that? You have to take the moment of this bending moment diagram between B and A about A, because you are calculating the tangential deviation of A. Means that distance of CZ should be taken with respect to A. So this is area, A is area of M by A diagram between B and A. Into x bar, this slash M is relative to A or with respect to A. Now what is the area of the M by A diagram between A and B? This is a single triangle. Half base is 6, height is 40. Now distance of CZ with respect to A. If this is the CZ of distance, you know this for this unsymmetric triangle, we calculate from left hand it is L plus A by 3, from right hand it is L plus B by 3. Now it is left hand. L is here 6, A is 2. So here A is 2, L plus A divided by 3. And if you multiply this and this, you will get here 320 divided by here. Therefore, theta B equals to opposite side by adjacent side. Because tan theta it is, when theta is small, tan theta is taken as directly theta. So TAB divided by L, that is the base of the triangle or span is 6 meter. So you are going to get here theta B is equals to 53.4 divided by here. So after calculating the value of theta B, now we will have to calculate first location and magnitude of the maximum deflection. First you have to locate where D is. I assumed that let D be the point of maximum deflection at a distance x from B. So first you need to calculate the value of x. How to calculate this x? So you know that D is the point of maximum deflection, okay? And if you draw the tangent at the point of maximum deflection to the elastic curve, it comes horizontal. Means the slope at this point is 0. You know this. Suppose if you take the area of the M by A diagram between B and D or D and B, what it gives you? Change in slope between these 2 points, that is B and D. So for example here, change in slope between B and D is given by theta, we call it as theta BD. What is that? It is the area of the M by A diagram between B and D. So what is theta BD? It is theta B minus theta D. But at D, what is the slope here? You know that theta D is 0 because it is the point of maximum deflection, and at the point of maximum deflection the tangent is horizontal. The angle made by the horizontal with respect to horizontal means it is 0. So therefore theta BD is equals to, we will get only theta B. What is theta BD? It is the change in slope between B and D, which is given by area of M by A diagram between D and B, and that should be equated to theta B. What is the area of the M by A diagram between B and D now? This is D and this is B. So this will be the area of the perimeter. What is this? 1 by 2 half that is half base is x, height is 10x by I. You have to calculate this height from similar triangles. This you know, this base is 4 meter, this height is 40 by I. So this is x, so what is this height? This height by this height equals to x by 4. From that if you calculate it will become 40 by 4 into x, that is nothing but 10x, but it is m by I diagram, that is 10x divided by I. So half base is x, height is 10x by I. This is change in slope between b and d, but you know that that is equals to theta b. Theta b is already calculated, 53.4 divided by I. From this you need to calculate the value of x. So it comes x equals to 3.27 meter. What is the meaning of x equals 3.27 meter? Means at a distance of 3.27 meter from B, you will get a maximum deflection. So you have calculated x equals to 3.27 meter. What is that? It is the point of maximum deflection. Now after knowing this is the point of maximum deflection, now you need to calculate the deflection at that point. So you said that D is the point of maximum deflection and you have located its position as x and you have calculated that x as 3.27 meter. Now here you need to calculate that maximum deflection. So if you mark the point D and on the deflected side is D dash, and if you extend it to this tangent from B, it will be D double dash. So you know that D dash is the Y maximum, therefore Y maximum is equals to D dash is equals to D double dash minus D dash D. You know this calculation. So D dash is you calculate from the geometry of the figure. Then this is the tangential deviation of D with respect to B. So you can calculate. Now when you know that D is the point of maximum deflection, it is very simple to calculate like this. So here if you see the geometry of the figure, this is the tangent drawn from D and this is the tangent at B. If you calculate the vertical deflection at B with in between the two tangents drawn at B and C, you know that this is the vertical distance, what we call it as a tangential deviation of B with respect to tangent drawn from D. D means it is always the point on the deflected shape, it is D dash. So TBD means this horizontal distance will be same. So this Y maximum is nothing but directly we can calculate as a TBD. What is TBD now? Tangential deviation of B with respect to tangent from D. How to calculate this? It is nothing but moment of the area of M by R diagram between B and B about B. Means so BD equals to Y maximum, and that can be area of M by R diagram between D and B into distance of CG of that figure with respect to B, because we are calculating tangential deviation of B. What is this area? You know that base is x, height is 10x. So 1 by 2, base is x, height is 10x by I, into distance of CZ from B, it is 2/3 of base, it is 2/3 of x. If you substitute the values of x as 3.27 meter, so you will get here 116.12 divided by I. The values of E and I are given here already. You multiply by I and divide here. 116.12 divided by I into 1000 gives you 11.38 meter mm. Actually 116.2 divided by I gives you in meter, but as I said, deflections always will be in mm, therefore you have to multiply by 1000. You are going to get here this maximum deflection as 11.38 meter. So in the previous class we calculated actually theta A first, that is after calculate you know that if it is a deflected shape, so like this, and if you draw the tangent at A, you know that tangent, the vertical distance between the tangent at B and tangent at A, we call it as TBA, and we have calculated theta A first. Here I have calculated theta B. Why? See here, you know that usually maximum, here it is asked to calculate maximum deflection. The maximum deflection occurs near the center. Actually center where it comes, AC is 2 meter, CB is 4 meter, totally 6 meter. 3 meter is the center. Near the center means actually it will come in the portion CB, not in the CA portion. Suppose if I take here x from A, then this much figure you need to take. Whenever you want to take the area of M by E diagram, you have to take this triangle area, then this trapezium area, again you have to divide into this area, this area. So here you need to calculate like this, 1, 2, 3 areas. So what you will get here, it will be what you can say, here you are considering only one triangle, here you are getting 3 figures. So if you take TBA and calculate theta A, and then if you calculate the point of maximum location, it becomes lengthy process, because here if you look at this, when I take the area here, you will get only one triangle. If I take suppose x from A, after calculating this x from A, you have to calculate the area between these two. What is the area between these two? So you will get like this. So you will get like this. So means you have to calculate like this, 1, 2, 3 areas. Whereas if you come from left hand, you will be getting only one area. That is why here I have taken tangential deviation of AB, then calculated TB, theta B, and with respect to that I have calculated x and position of maximum deflection and the maximum deflection. If I take here A as the reference point, then you can get the answer, but here it will be lengthier than this process. That's why here always, if suppose this is 4 meter and this is 2 meter, then in that case you can take from A is the better. Suppose instead of AC is 2 here, BC is 4 meter. If AC is 4 meter and CB is 2 meter, better you take like this. You have to calculate TBA first, then theta A, then locate X as the maximum point of deflection. Then it will become simple, because at that time this X will means what happens here, that this Bending diagram will be, if you take like this, so you will get like this. So again here you will be getting only one triangle. So depending upon which span is more, left span or right span, if right span is more, you take that theta B. If left span is more, you calculate left side theta, so that it will become easy for you to calculate the values of maximum deflection.